Hello, my name is Abir and I'm from SkillCurve, and today we will be setting up our data model so that we can use this data model structure for the following labs that we will be doing. Some of the approaches in this lab will be loading the data in Power BI, transforming and cleaning the data, and then setting up the data model. Now let's just import our data into Power BI. We can simply click on Import from Excel and select the PBI Training Excel sheet. You can find this data in the description below. So from here you need to select the tables that you need to transform. So we will need the employees, orders and the supplier table. And now click on transform data since we need to adjust a few things. So first, let's just change the name of the tables and set it appropriately. You can simply click here and change the name of the supplier table to supplier table. And we can do the same for other two tables as well. After this, since I don't want to view the column distribution and the profile, so I will simply uncheck the box from the View tab. Next, let's go to the Employees table and you can see our data here. And in the Office Team column, we have some of the missing data. So let's fix that. We have to select the Officers column first and then click on Transform tab. And under the Fill column, just click on Down. And there, you can see that it filled with the values in the above cells. Next, if we observe our tables, the country field we have has either US or USA. So to fix that, we need to replace the values. So simply click on the column here and select Replace Values. And now in this prompt, simply place in from US to USA and then click OK. And now we have our values changed. Next, we need to check the data types for all the tables if they have been set appropriately or not. Otherwise, you can simply change it to the most suitable one. You can see the order date is the date type and the ship date is a whole number. So let's change that to date. If you select the data type to be date and then select add a new step. So we have added a new step here, so that we don't lose the original data because then we will have to add that manually. So now you can see that we have an error in the column. So to correct that, first you need to remove the change type 1 and then select the data type to be text first. And now you need to again click on the data type, then click on using local functionality. Now here you need to specify the data type, which is the date, and then leave the default settings as is. Now click OK. And there, you can see the data type is set to date. Now we have all the three tables, but we need one more table, which is the date table. To add that, we will go to our home page and then click on New Source and select the blank query. From the tab, select Advanced Editor. Now here, I will simply remove what we have here and just paste the query. This can be found in the link below. You don't need to go in much detail of the query because this query will just create a dates table with all the dates that we will specify in the next step. Now here, we need to click on Done, and here in the start date, add in 1st Jan 2019. And the end date should be 31st December 2021. And the first month is optional, but in our case we will write 1 because we want the January to be the first month. And now click on Invoke. Now as soon as you're done, simply click on Close and Apply, and you will see the transformed data in a few minutes after loading. Now let's go to our data model, and from here you can see the relation with each of the table. But now let's create one for dates table we just created with the orders table. So we will drag the date from the dates table and then drop it to order ID. And you can see that we have one-to-many cardinality created like the other tables that were generated automatically. And so now you can use this data model for future labs that we will be performing. Thank you so much for watching.